Hey guys, what's up, what's up, what's up? You already know who this is. This is your girl, Queen B. Queen B is in the mother effing house. Well guys, as you can see, this is my first video of 2025, and this will be one of few videos that I will be making. So, as I've said before, I am kind of backing away from social media a little bit. Social media have become a little bit too toxic, and it become too personal, and it's actually spilling over into real life, right? And to me, it's not even worth it, right? Because people don't know how to differentiate between social media and reality. So until we could get back to a more of a healthier space, I will only be every now and again dipping in and out on certain topics that I may see that I may want to just discuss briefly. All right, so with that being said, Happy New Year's again to everyone. Happy New Year's. All right, so real quick, so I see Donna finally came out. Well, not finally, because she came out several times, but this is the first time where I really felt it really coming from her, that she's sick and tired of it, right? And before I even move any further into that, also just want to say kudos to her. Big up on the whole feeding the homeless people. I think that was a great gesture, period, regardless of what. A lot of people was able to have at least a good meal that day. So big ups on that. Of course, we all know a lot of people out there is feeding the homeless, but look at the menu, look at the menu. So I kind of applaud the menu, because I don't see many people feeding the homeless with, oxtail and chicken and fish and, all those more high-priced meat. So we're going to give kudos for that. So big up yourself, Miss D, on that, right? All right, so let me get back to this real quick now. So she did the video today about people, using her name in contents, and people so-called, cursing for her or defending her or whatever. We've been hearing this now for the past couple of years, right? She keep coming out and say, oh, stop defending me, stop defending me, stop defending me. And of course, people's response is always, you can't tell us what to do on our platform. You can't tell us who to talk about. You can't tell us not to talk about you. You can't tell us not to defend you. Right? When in reality, they themselves really know deep down. Yes, there's a few of them that really come out in her defense, because of course, if you love someone and you really respect someone, you don't like to see them being taken advantage of. It really irks you. It makes you want to lash out and come out. But for the fact that she's been saying it over and over for the longest now, you would think at some point, all the ones that's coming out and using her name in so-called defending her, would say to themselves, you know what? If it's not bothering her, I'm not going to let it bother me. Out of respect for her, she don't like it. She don't like when we come out and do it. And as much as it really, truly irks me, and I'm really angry and upset at people, disrespecting her or coming at her wrongfully or whatever, for the fact that she's asking us not to, just out of respect for her, I'm just going to bypass and I'm going to leave it alone. And no one is doing that. As soon as someone come out at her, they have to take their lives. They have to come at the people, and they just go back and forth and on, and it's just a continuous thing. And she's absolutely right and absolutely correct. Some of them is doing it just for money, just for content and just for money. Have nothing whatsoever to do with her, period. It has nothing to do with in defending her, period. And some people, because they think they call her 99, or they may call her my co-worker, or they may call her Miss D, by saying that, they thinking, okay, I'm not calling her name, so it's okay to continue to interject her into whatever nonsense and negativity that I'm dealing with on social media. But no, everyone already know who you're referring to when you call her by these names. So you're still actually including her. Nobody's not a fool. Nobody's an idiot. You're still including her, even though you call her by these other names. Whether, 99 take away, 100 take away 1 or whatever. We all know who you're referring to, right? So out of respect for her, it's unfortunate that it's 2025 and people are still battling on social media. People's family is still getting thrown all over social media. People are still being disrespected, and it just go on and on and on and on. And again, that's why I kind of pull away, because to me it's really not worth it. But at the same time, yes, I am a blogger. I do have to keep my page alive one way or another. So every blue moon, yes, I will come out and I'll speak on something that I choose to speak on. And I chose to speak on this because, again, I could hear the frustration in her voice. I could hear the passion in her voice, where it's like enough is enough is enough is enough. She tired of hearing her name being called and all kind of derogatory crap. And I heard one blogger that said it, and she said it so good, to the fact that a lot of time when she is doing something good, or it appears as if she's doing something great, no one really called her name in that process. No one really big her up for it. No one really come out and talk about it. Not saying no one, but I'm just saying, in all the ones who claiming they're fighting for her and they love her and respect her so goddamn much, and they have fighting and carrying on their platform, about trying to defend her name, majority of those types don't really come out and speak about the good that she does. They don't highlight it as much. They don't put it up on their page. They don't share it on their page. They don't make a whole show be about the kindness and the goodness that she does. Majority of their show is always about something negative that involves her name. And it's the truth. It is the truth. And I 100% I endorse the video that she made today. You can see where she was trying to remain calm, but it still needs to be said. Are you guys going to stop? Of course not. Because at the end of the day, to be truthful, it's not really about her. It's about you guys making your money. It's about, content for you guys. It's about what's going to draw the crowd, because unfortunately, the crowd tends to gather wherever her name is being mentioned, whether in good or bad. They gather there, right? So you're going to continue using her name regardless of whether she come out and say not to use her name, not to use her picture. You guys are still going to do it. Why? Because it has nothing to do with her. It has nothing to do with the love and respect that you have for her. It's all about your almighty dollar. It's about making money and putting in your pocket. It's about content. And that's where the hypocrisy comes in, because you cannot say I love someone and I respect them, but yet you don't respect their wishes. And she asking not to use her name in your casa and your pasa and your negative arguments. If you respect her, if you love and respect her, you will respect her wishes regardless of how you feel. Because there's other contents that you guys could talk about. There's other things that you guys could argue about, or whatever the case may be. It does not have to always involve her. And she is 100% correct. Once you go for these people, they're going to come for her. Once you guys curse and disrespect other people in her name, with her name being involved and her picture next to theirs, automatically they're going to come for her. And it's been an ongoing thing. It's like nobody is deaf and dumb. You see, it's been going on like that forever. Anytime it involves her name, they're gonna come for her. They're not gonna come for you. So if you guys really and truly did love and respect her and respect her wishes, you guys would have been stopped doing that. Like, seriously. And I'm not saying all of this to take up for her, but she needed to come out and say what she did. And she needed to really and truly say it in a way where, it can be felt. And I don't know who else didn't feel it, but I know I felt it when I hear her speaking, that she's really and truly is finally just tired of it. It's 2025. Let's do something different. Let's talk about different things, other than just constant battling back and forth. But anyway, like I said, you guys are also grown, right? It is your own page. Nobody could tell y'all what to do with your page. So at the end of the day, knock yourselves out. Like, seriously, knock yourselves out. I know me and my own self, I don't want to get a lot involved in any form of negativity moving forward in 2025. I can't guarantee that it's going to remain that way, because things always pops up where you end up being drawn into something. But I know I have control over what I answer to. And the other day when I was going through my own little bashing and people cursing and disrespecting me on social media, whatever the case may be, I choose not to watch it, right? And that's the way that I've told you guys before, that you could protect yourself and protect your peace. You don't have to watch it. Once you see your name in the title, just skip past it. Don't even bother watching it. If somebody sent it to you, just delete it. Don't even bother to open it. And those are the ways you can control your own peace of mind. And that is what I do. Because I know for a fact, if I heard what the persons were saying about me, or if I heard the disrespect on my own, I know for a fact that the devil is going to allow me to come out here and say things that I don't want to say, reveal things that I don't want to reveal, and take me down there, in the bottom, what you call it, take me down there with them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to go there with them. I don't want to be associated with them. I don't want to, I don't want to be on that same level as them. It's just obviously that they're not going nowhere. They're still stagnant. They're not moving from where they are. It's just disgusting. They are really, truly disgusting. And I don't want to be a part of that. So I protect my own peace of mind and I don't listen to it, right? But I could have, if I wanted the pasa and the drama, and, I wanted to get deep down and dirty and get into the pig's pen with the rest of them. I could have done that, but I chose not to. And it ain't because I'm afraid. It ain't because nobody have any secret for me. It's just that to me, it's just not worth behaving like that on social media, or even to go down to that level. Like, for what reason? Like, seriously, the only thing I'm going to be doing is giving other bloggers content to run with and make money in their own pockets. Why would I want to do that? I don't love them that much, So, yeah, we all have choices, and we can choose to be involved, or we can choose to remove ourselves. And I've chose to remove myself for the most part out of this type of negative atmosphere, period. But anyway, again, like I said, Miss D, it's unfortunate, ma'am, that it may not stop. It's all about money. It's all about content. It's really and truly not really all about you. And the love and respect that they say they have for you, for the fact that they continue to use your name in all kind of negativity and continue to defy your wishes and not honoring your requests, is a plain sight for you to see that these people truly do not love nor respect you. It's really all about them, their pockets, their contents, and their money, and they're going to do everything they possibly can to protect that. And if to disrespect you or defy your wishes is going to help them to do that, that is exactly what they're going to do. So, Miss D, don't hold your breath, ma'am. I feel you. I understand where you're coming from. A lot of people that truly care about you will understand where you're coming from. You already came out. You already made a strong statement. And moving forward, if they decide to continue, ma'am, there's nothing you could do about it. All right? But at the end of the day, yes, we all wish and hope for a better 2025. And that's all I really want to say on that matter and that subject. People, have a wonderful New Year's. Have a wonderful night, evening, afternoon, morning, any part of the world you're in today. Queen Bee love you guys for free, and Queen Bee is out.